Hey, what's going on, Whipster TV family? You're going to want to stay tuned to this episode of Whipster TV because we have breaking news on Emelia Hartford, Mr. Organik, CJ on 32s, Josh Laurent, and much, much more. We're going to get into it right after this.
Every time you look up Stitch, this that heat, this that heat, this that heat. I said I'm riding around the city with my woes, like we cooking in the kitchen, man, go open up that door. This that heat, this that hello introduction, walk up in the function, flow so out of this world, they really thought I was abducted, told her do what I instructed, if I like it then she love it, hope we don't get interrupted, trying to have my own eruption, nah, still dropping hints, they said he wanted an album like Jordan, I still dropping hints, niggas be hating, they ain't in the mix, every night is a movie, I stay making flicks like Paramount, these niggas suck so I air them, my haters is up in my squad and I tear them out, no I don't talk about money but know that I get it and making a fair amount, heard y'all looking for the best, yeah that's me, yeah.
Hey family, welcome to another episode of Whipster TV. Before we get started today, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you guys for the tremendous outpouring of positivity, love, and support on our first launch video. You car guys and car girls from all over the world have been liking, sharing, and promoting Whipster TV, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, all right? I told you we were going global, and I was not playing, all right? So, take a moment right now, if you haven't, and subscribe to the channel and hit that post notifications bell so you don't miss not even one of the upcoming episodes of Whipster TV. All right? Welcome to the Whipster TV family. Let's get right into it. First up, family, last week we reported that Emelia Hartford took delivery of a black C8 Z06 convertible to test drive directly from Chevy, and now Emelia Hartford gets another one.
Another one.
Yes, it's true. She gets another one. Emelia Hartford let go of the first C8 Z06 to touch down in North America, and she got to keep it and drive it to its limits. And she even drove it to Monterey Car Week, and now she got another one.
And another one.
Now, she traded in the black C8 Z06 convertible for a rapid blue C8 Z06 coupe. Yes, Chevy picked up the black convertible and dropped her off a rapid blue Z06 to keep, drive, and to enjoy. And this thing is sick. Of course, everybody loves the C8 in rapid blue, and the Z06 is just ridiculous in rapid blue. And this coupe has the carbon fiber wheels, the Z07 complete package with all the toys. Family, the Z06 is a real American supercar. While playing around with the new Z06, she actually gives some rides to actual supercar owners like Alex Troy and people like that. And they were completely blown away by the power, the handling, and the exhaust note that you would never believe was stock right out of the factory. Now, what you're hearing right now is a stock C8 Z06 that sounds like nothing America has ever produced, y'all. You would think that an exhaust note like that was from a Lambo, Ferrari, or a McLaren or something crazy like that. Can you believe that Chevy actually gave her C8 Z06s back to keep, to drive, and test out like this? She even hinted that Chevy gave her special permission to do some crazy things at the track. So you might want to stay tuned to Emelia Hartford's channel and follow her journey with the new Chevy Corvette C8 Z06 Coupe and all the crazy shenanigans she no doubt has planned for this thing. If you want to see the full video of her taking delivery of the second C8 Z06, just click the link in the description under exclusive must-watch videos and go check it out for yourself. Now, our next bit of Whipster TV news is about the new Ferrari Puro Sunway. It's official. Ferrari has officially entered the SUV game. Ferrari held out of the SUV race as long as they could. But the success Porsche, Maserati, Aston Martin, Bentley, and now Lamborghini has had in the SUV market has forced them to get in the game. What's most ironic is that they absolutely swore up and down they never make an SUV. They felt that it was so un-Ferrari, as they said, to make an SUV. What they didn't factor in was that the other big exotic car brands have been making so much money on their SUVs that they've had more resources to invest into their core supercar offerings. Does that make sense? So, Ferrari had to jump in the game. And for where I'm sitting, they jumped in the game pretty hard. The Puro Sangue is being called the Urus Fighter, and it comes armed with a 715 horsepower V12 under the hood. It actually is more powerful and reportedly faster than the Lamborghini Urus. Puro Sangue has an MSRP of $397,000 with top speeds of more than 192 miles an hour and 0 to 62 miles per hour in only 3.3 seconds, which makes it the fastest gas-powered SUV on the market. And no, family, we're not factoring in Teslas. What's interesting is that Ferrari refuses to call the Puro Sangue an SUV. They're calling it an FUV, or a Ferrari utility vehicle. Now, what's cool about the Ferrari FUV is that it has motorized rear hinge doors that open the front and the rear doors like the RollsRoyce with a push of a button. Also, if you notice that the door handles are flush with the size of the vehicle, and they only extend out as you approach the vehicle. Puro Sangue is a 4-seater vehicle and is actually Ferrari's first 4-door vehicle ever. But the coolest feature of the Puro Sangue to me has to be the electrochromic panoramic roof that automatically tints and clears with the push of a button. That's pretty sweet, right? So family, tell me what you think about the new Ferrari Puro Sangue. Is it worth the $397,000 price tag? And if you had the money, are you taking the Ferrari FUV or the Lamborghini Urus SUV? Let me know in the comments and don't hold back. Okay, family, our brother Mr. Organik has done it again. Yes, Mr. Organik and his team over at Reflections Detail out in Las Vegas have come up with yet another super crazy one-of-one wrap concept for his new black RollsRoyce Dawn. Mr. Organik has named his RollsRoyce Dawn the Spawn Dawn, after the superhero from back in the day. You know, Spawn, played by Michael J. White, and then they also had an HBO cartoon series for a minute. So yes, the entire theme of the wrap is based around the Spawn theme, which is unique. It's rich, it's vivid, it's colorful, and has some of the most detailed graphics that your mind could ever imagine, and definitely one of the most detailed wraps I've ever seen on a vehicle. So whether or not this is your taste or your vibe, and you might think he went too hard, it might be a little too outlandish, you've got to respect the detailed creativity and attention to detail that went into this unique custom creation. He's got the Spawn Dawn sitting on some custom painted red Forgiatos and even has red tint all the way around on the windows. 3 of them went super hard on this Dawn if you ask me. It's 100% Mr. Organik, bold, brash, creative, and expensive. So comment down below and let me know what you think about the Spawn Dawn. And trust me, whatever your opinion, 3 don't give a, well, you know what he would say. Shout out to Mr. Organik. In my opinion, you killed it once again, brother. Peace. Now, in our next bit of Whipster TV breaking news, we want to confirm that one of our favorite car YouTubers, Josh Laurent, 20-year-old YouTuber out of Michigan, has just picked up and taken delivery of a spectacular new Lamborghini Huracan, engraved with the orange accents, and yes, it is super dope. Now, for those of you that don't know, Josh actually had a freak accident out in California with his slime green McLaren a little over a month ago. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah. 21-year-old in a McLaren out in California, he was speeding and driving crazy, right? Negative. He was actually not driving crazy at all. It was the most unusual accident you could ever imagine because he wasn't really speeding. But he went to make a turn and the car just went into a crazy tailspin on like a bridge or an overpass or something like that. Okay? Because it looks like it was literally bouncing back and forth left and right between the walls and there wasn't much space on that little overpass or whatever it was, right? So the McLaren was literally totaled. But fortunately, the hand of God must have been on Josh and the guy that was riding with him because though the car was totaled, both of those guys walked out of this crazy accident without even a scratch, man. Crazy, right? But our boy Josh Laurent shook it off like a G and immediately went on the search to replace his heavily modified and customized McLaren and ended up finding a Lamborghini Huracan out in South Carolina that just won his heart. And Josh was able to purchase and take delivery of a Lamborghini Huracan, already with a crazy wing on the back, in a super slick gray with the orange accents that just really set the thing off in a unique way. But knowing Josh, there are a slew of mods and customizations on the way. And this guy is not your average 21-year-old family, for those that don't know. He's a diligent young businessman that has been working his way up the ladder on YouTube for a few years now. He already has over 300,000 subscribers and is on his way to legend status. So, the Whipster family just wants to congratulate Josh on his latest acquisition. We're happy for him, and we're proud of what he's doing and the type of young man that he is, most of all. And if some of you guys are Saint Squad too, then you already know. Am I right? So family, if you'd like to take a look at the full delivery video for yourself, just click the link in the description below under exclusive must-watch videos. All right? So comment down below and tell us what you think about this insane new Lamborghini Huracan Josh Laurent just picked up. Now, as many of you guys already know, Stunna Jam 2022 was rescheduled from September 11th to the following Sunday, September 18th that just passed. And they had an absolutely amazing turnout. Stunna Reese says that over 5 states was represented at Stunna Jam this year. And judging by all the footage I've watched on everybody's channel, it looked like they had an amazing turnout. It looks like everybody was having fun and they gave out a record number of trophies. Everybody said how nice the spot was that they had the event at this year and how well everything was organized and laid out. They had some of the most ridiculous whips you ever saw, and yes, they gave out the first Stunna Jam Baddie Award, all right? So stay tuned for more information on the winner of this year's Baddie Award, and as soon as we get permission, we're gonna shout her out, show her a picture, and let you guys see who she is, and give out her IG details and whatever she's willing to share, all right? But I can say for myself that this year's Baddie was a baddie, and she deserved the very first Baddie Award. So, shout out to Stunna Reese for another successful event, and I and the Whipster family will definitely be in attendance at Stunna Jam 2023. So if you'd like to check out all the Stunna Jam footage, just go over to Stunna Reese's channel and check that out. We put a link right in the description under exclusive must-watch videos.
It's Stitch. Heard y'all looking for the best. Yeah, that's me. I speed all up in my space. Let me breathe. Heard y'all looking for the smoke. Vinaki, like every time you look up Stitch. This that heat. This that heat. I said I'm riding around.
What's up, family? It's that time again. It's time for the Whipster Whip Pick of the Day. And today's Whipster Whip Pick of the Day goes to none other than CJ on 32s and his insane slime green McLaren 720S painted by the man himself, PC of PC Customizing out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yes, CJ on 32s just took delivery of this insane one-of-one slime green McLaren with a crazy flip, y'all. I see gold and I see a bunch of other colors in this flip, and though it's a loud, vibrant color, I really think it's something with that gold in the flip that adds just like an expensive richness to it that takes this thing to a whole other level. I mean, this thing was already slick when he bought it, with a lot of mods and all that. Now it's just on a whole nother legendary level, if you ask me. The car was already heavily modded, like I said, super loud, It came wrapped in like a satin black, I believe it was originally. And I believe CJ said it's pushing somewhere around 900 horsepower, and he says it's the fastest car in his fleet. Which, if you all know the crazy stuff in the fleet, you know that's saying a lot. CJ and PC have been breaking the internet for years now with their custom one-off collabs, and in my opinion, they have another hit on their hands. Man, I'm telling you right now, like Pop say, this is the one. And for me, I want this over everything else in this collection. It just hits all the right buttons for me. And it even looks like PC painted the black accents over with a rich gloss black to add an even more marked and noticeable contrast to the green. Listen, family, if you want to check out the full video and see all the behind-the-scenes footage and watch CJ on 32s taking delivery of this slime green custom-painted McLaren 720S, hit the link in the description under exclusive must-watch videos and check out the full video on CJ's channel. And do me a favor, take a quick second and comment down below about today's Whipster Whip Pick of the day. And don't forget, if you have a custom whip you want to nominate for the Whipster Whip Pick of the day, just email me, Coach Lee, at whipstertv@gmail.com.
Heard y'all looking for the best. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I be all up in my space. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Heard y'all looking for the smoke. Vinaki. Like every time you look up Stitch. This that heat. This that heat. Heat. This that heat. I said I'm riding.
Today on Coach's Corner, I just want to encourage each and every one of you guys to do you. Seriously, do you. I encourage you to disregard the standards and opinions of other people and do you. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel fulfilled. Do it your way 100%. I think for too long, society has lived under this follow the crowd mentality where if you're different or extraordinary in any way, you get criticized. Then after a while, it began to create this need to conform and fit in and be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But it's time out for all of that kind of thinking. It's time to be your authentic self and live out loud and live the way you see fit. Does that make sense? It's time to abandon the need to fit in, and it's time for each and every one of you guys to stand out and live big and live your life on your own terms and stop giving a care what other people think. Remember this, family. Most people are not qualified to judge you. Look at Mr. Organik. Look at CJ on 32s. And pretty much the majority of the major guys in the car game. They really don't care that anybody else likes what they do or what they build. They do it on their terms, and they let their individual flavor propel them to greatness. And I think it's time that each and every one of us begins to do the exact same thing. You hear what I'm saying? The world needs the original flavor that only you can bring. So go out today, family, and do you. Well, all right, Whipster family, that's all I got for you today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let's keep growing the Whipster TV family. And like I already told you, we're going global. Until next time, peace.
Today's episode was sponsored by our partners over at www.fundanyloan.com. Fundanyloan.com specializes in funding small businesses. So if you need money to start, grow, or maintain a small business, head over to our partners at fundanyloan.com and let them know that Coach Lee at Whipster TV sent you.
Heard y'all looking for the best. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I be all up in my space. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Heard y'all looking for the smoke. Vinaki. Like every time you look up Stitch. This that heat. This that heat.